All right, guys. Oh, Miss my lens. All right, how's that? This is what we got. He said if he knew I was a step deck, he wouldn't have loaded me. So, shame on the broker. Oh, what's that for? That's just laying there. That's not good. So, this is going to New Mexico. Farmington, New Mexico. And then we called on another load that was supposed to be going about 89 miles from our drop-off to just into Wyoming, like 100 miles from Salt Lake. And come to find out it's actually picking up in Arizona, which is like 180 miles. So 100 more miles than what we thought. But New Mexico is super hard to get out of. So anyways, let me set you guys up. I have to strap this thing down and tarp it. And we're kind of running out of room. But look at those mountains get pounded up there. Look at all that snow dropping up there. That's crazy. All right, let's get this done. All right, so we've run into a little bit of an issue, see? Since they have the gap back here between these three, you can't just throw one strap over top of it because it's going to try to pull them all together. So now I have to strap them all individually so that they're not, one's not trying to pull on the other, which isn't easy to do. Plus we still have to tarp this, so this has turned into a little bit of a nightmare, honestly. I don't know. I gotta get to work though. All right, so here's what we got so far. I honestly don't think this should have been loaded like this. I just don't like the gaps in here. But I put an individual strap on each one of these bundles so that they weren't squeezing together. And then I think this middle might be in a little bit of an issue. I think that's probably going to do some bouncing going down the road. I've got some chains on the front of these loads to help prevent them from sliding forward should we hit something. And the same up here. Honestly, there needs to be chains on the back too, pulling this way, so you're not pushing that pile back. But I think I've put enough straps on here that they're not going to go anywhere. I can tighten these down now that I've got these straps on here. So that'll just prevent these piles from sliding forward. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, it's not pretty. I'm not excited about this. It's a load I kind of wish I wasn't doing. But we've got bills to pay. We're just gonna have to take it slow and steady. Keep an eye on this. I mean, so I've got 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 back here. God, I don't know. This is all right. Let me hear. How would you guys do it? All right, let me tarp this thing. All right, we're tarped up. Check it out. I'm getting a little nervous. There's been a guy that's came back twice. Twice today. They overloaded him twice. He came back. They unloaded some stuff. He went back and weighed, and he's still too heavy. Man, look at that picture. That's a thumbnail right there. Yeah, so not bad. Not bad at all, huh? Shoot. Maybe I'm a truck driver after all, fellers. Alright, let me clean this mess up. We gotta go weigh this thing and fuel up. I think fuel is $2.46 a gallon. Or $3.46 a gallon, I'm sorry. Almost got excited there. $3.46 a gallon. So, whew, alright, let's go. Alright guys, we are now at the pilot right down the road. A lot of people have been trying to tell me to try something out, so here we go. I'm going to start adding this to the fuel. I'll let you guys know if it helps out my mileage. I did sit down and figure out so this was $250 shipped to the door. I think it was only $250 because I believe I bought the mixing bottle. Let me see if I ordered the mixing bottle. I did. So I ordered this bottle so I can measure it out right here, so I don't have to use my baby bottle anymore. So that's what that baby bottle was for in my door, if you guys ever wondered, on my F-250. So yeah, this is what we're gonna go with. Oh look, it's even got 1 ounce and 1.5 ounce here, or you got the bigger ounces down here. So we'll add this in and we'll see what happens.
Let me know, do you feel me too? Let it show, babe, I'm into you. We've been on and off, in and out, up and down, too many times. Now it's time, show me what you got. Some say that it's the little things, I say that it's a big old ring. Anything to hear you say
Alright guys, alright. We made it to Farmington, New Mexico. Pretty uneventful trip. Oh, we did go through Moab again. I love going through Moab during the day. That place is something special for sure. Let's see what else happened. So I told you guys I'm using this Garmin ELD. I don't know if you guys can see it down there. It's like a little blue light on this thing. What I like about that is if you start driving and it doesn't have your app connected to it, it'll turn red and start beeping. It also shows you on your GPS how much time you have left for the week and how far you are away from a violation. I thought I could actually go on there and change my duty status on the GPS, but I if you can, I can't figure it out. I don't know what else happened today.
We were at that place forever.
Oh, loading.
Loaded.
Yeah, I think I told him how there was a guy that had to they had to go unload something twice. So the deal with that was I guess they had a new guy that they have different gauge metals, and the guy loaded them up with the wrong gauge metals. So that's what put him overweight. At least that's what he said. Oh, we weighed our truck. That's another thing. Let me see what we weighed, because I messed up. So we weighed 78,940 pounds, and then I didn't do the math on my fuel. I ended up putting I think it was 185 gallons in. That's not it. It was like 180 something gallons, and diesel's 7 pounds a gallon, so it ended up putting me overweight by like 240 pounds or something. And Utah ended up pulling me into a weigh station, but they didn't say anything. Oh, Lita cooked us some lasagna in the bag. Also, you guys are probably gonna think I'm crazy if you already knew this, but I bet there's a lot of you guys out there that didn't know this. Man, it's still kind of dark, huh? Did you know when you do the 2-8 split or the 3-7 split, it doesn't give you your 14 hours back? It only gives you back what you had before you took your break. So let's like say I woke up at 5 o'clock today, and then I went off duty for 2 hours, and then I drove again for say another 6. That would give me my 11 hours driving. And then I went in my sleeper berth for 8 hours. It would only give me back what I had prior to that 2 hours. And if I remember, I'll stick a link in the description of this video of a guy who explains it like super easy. And it's kind of a boring video because there's numbers and stuff like that, but I'm like, I had no idea. I thought if you did the 2-8 split or the 3-7 split, you got your 14 hours back, but you don't. You only get back what you had prior to your break. So something to think about. I had no idea. And I learned that if you go on sleeper berth, it stops your 14 hours. You guys are probably laughing at me because you guys already knew. But you guys got to remember, I came from Hot Shot. We couldn't do sleeper berth. And then the 2-8, 3-7 splits new too, so I don't know. I'm exhausted though. It's 11 o'clock. I'm gonna eat this dinner. We'll see you guys in the morning. All right, good morning. I think that was the shortest drive we had from staying somewhere to going to where we had to deliver. Can't tell if that's my airbags filling up or what. Hold on. All right, so yeah, we've made it. Now we're a little early. They don't start till 8 o'clock. So We are going to untarp it here, and then we get to pull in the building down there. So let me get to work. Looks like we might be driving right by it.
Yeah, I think maybe.
Alright, so we finally got that load dropped. What were we there? We were there from 7:30 to 10:30, 11 o'clock?
I can look my emails over.
It's not that big of a deal. I know it was after 10 for sure.
Yeah.
So slow to unload. So slow. I mean, we were even there and untarped, and all we did was... Anyways, so we have about 4 hours of deadhead. We're about an hour in to the 4 hours of deadhead. Man, I hope you guys can hear me way up there on the windshield. Yeah, so this will pick up, we're picking up at a power plant, some scaffolding or something, and that's gonna go up to Wyoming. And then I think what I'll do, if we can't find anything from Wyoming out, I'll just deadhead back to Salt Lake. And I need to get a few airlines fixed on this. So, and I don't know what's going on, like when I was doing, when we were untarping the load, like there's a valve in the back. And you can tell it's got like a blow-off port, and the air kept coming out of the blow-off port. I don't know if it was trying to level the axles. I don't know if it's a self-leveling valve or what. So I need to get that looked at as well. I noticed when I did pull the trailer on flat ground, the air stopped. So I don't know why it would keep dumping air if you're on unlevel ground, but it was. But now it's not. So I have no idea. And then it did the same thing when I was pulling down into the building and the trailer was kind of kicked up in the back. It started making that like an air leak sound. So I don't know. I definitely need to get that looked at though. So, and this truck's riding up my butt. Where's that place that we just drove by?
Shiprock.
Shiprock. We just drove through a town called Shiprock, and it's got this big, massive rock formation, like out in the middle of nowhere for some reason. I'll put a picture of it, or Lita probably got some video.
Yeah.
Get some dash cam footage or some road footage of it, because I thought we were going to drive by it, but the road kind of takes you out and away from it. So anyways, all right, well, we'll see you guys in 3 hours.